staggering new report revealing that 36% of households actually have more credit card debt than emergency savings. This is now for the second consecutive year. Joining us now is the Ramsey Show co-host and personal finance expert, Rachel Cruze. Rachel, great to have you here in person with us.
No, thank you.
This is an American phenomenon. Plastic, debt, the American dream, finance it. During the pandemic, people had saved some money. Their savings rates went up because we weren't doing anything and the world was shut down. But now everybody's reverting right back to their old ways. Inflation certainly isn't helping that situation. I don't know how people live like that. But what do you suggest to help them manage and get a grip?
Yeah, well, credit cards, it has become the emergency fund for so many people. And what's difficult is you take an emergency situation, whether it is buying groceries or having to, get a new tire on your car. But you take a situation that's already stressful and then you add a money situation that's stressful on top of that, going deeper into debt. And so the best thing you can do, honestly, is just cut up the credit cards. Just not even have that as an option and say, hey, what do I have to do? What are hard choices I have to make to stay below my means and to take my income and actually be intentional with it?
What about tax refunds? Are they not going to be as high as we think?
Well, they're usually around $2,300 on average. And so what we look at, and again, back to this point, people are depending on a credit card, but they're getting refunds of, $2,300 or $2,300. And so there's power getting that cash back. And so the refund is not free money. And I think a lot of people get a little bit of that excitement.
Yesterday she told me I just saved it.
You should save it. Just bank on saving your refund.
That's
Don't
right.
even think
or
about
pay
it.
off the credit card debt if you need to. But yeah, it is your money sitting in Washington not earning interest. And so go adjust your withholdings, because I would rather you get to that 0 point where you don't owe anything, but you're also not getting a massive refund.
Don't give interest-free loans to the government.
To Washington, D.C., and that's what it's doing. I know.
There are a lot of young people who want to get a handle on their finances. They're very interested in getting a head start. But their schools don't offer any classes on this. And that sounds crazy. Why wouldn't a school do that? But they don't. What do you tell young people? What do you tell parents, maybe even parents of young children who want to make sure their kids are empowered to take control of their finances rather than being caught in these credit card traps that everyone seems to be in?
Yeah, well, there's one piece of good news. There actually are states that are now mandating financial literacy for graduation credit. We're seeing more and more of that happen. So a lot of legislation is passing, which we're so thankful, because to your point, get it in schools, get it where, kids can learn this. But for parents, I think one of the biggest things, it's kind of an old school thought, but more is caught than taught. And so your kids are watching you. So what the baseline of normal is for money for you is what your kids are going to assume is normal. But if you are one that budgets, if you have boundaries, if you say no, if you talk to them about the bills, even how much a light bill is, right? And so you bring them into those conversations, that's going to be their norm. And I think that's what's really key. And what happens is so many parents feel like they don't have a great grasp on their money, so they kind of go hands off. But I encourage parents, step in there and have those conversations and teach them.
I remember my dad sat me down and walked me through balancing a checkbook, because back in those days it wasn't online. So now I'm going to have to try to find something new, because you can't really balance a checkbook anymore. But the point is well taken.
I think kids learn at home. And part of the problem, like you're pointing out, Rachel, is that most parents can't set the right example to a certain degree. And so that's something we need to work on even before we start to have the conversations.
Yeah, for sure. I think having that solid financial foundation under you gives you that confidence, but also start where you are, because nobody's perfect, right? As parents, it's like you're not going to be perfect at it, but at least have the intention behind it, because I think a lot of people, they're like hands off when it comes to this conversation. Still feels a little taboo, but I would say, get in there. Growing up as Dave Ramsey's daughter, we talked about it a lot, and I really appreciate it. It gives you the knowledge and the peace of mind to have the dignity to go out on your own.
Maybe he was a good example.
He was, yeah. And maybe you could read your kids a book.
I know, yes, my new book, yes. I'm glad for where I am. So having little ones at home, I think the tactical side of money is really important, teaching them to give, save, spend, all of that, but also the emotional side of money. So contentment, gratitude, generosity, I think these are important aspects. So this is the book on gratitude. I'm glad for where I am, and it's out today.
Contentment, gratitude, generosity. Love that. Rachel, good stuff. Thanks for being with us.